Hey guys, James Wolf here, and today is another episode of Nancy Drew and the Deadly Device. Let's jump right in, because I don't have anything else to say, really. So, grab the mouse because it's a mouse-based game, and, let's see where we're leaving off. Go to Tech Workshop at top level and talk to Ryan. Ryan explains the notes, got the notes already, and just can't find... I think I've already done that. Let's call Victor.
Nancy, hi.
I found a way to prove that Ryan's innocent. It wasn't her.
What? What do you mean?
Photos from her award ceremony prove she couldn't have made it to the lab in time. It's not possible.
That can't be true. All of that evidence, I'm sure it was her.
Deirdre's working on getting the photos over to the police now.
They'll reopen the case and everything will just stall out again.
Okay, what's my next move then?
I don't know. I have to think.
He's pissed because no one's taking the fall for... I do know it's him, by the way. It's him. So he's pissed.
Hey.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were starting to enjoy working with me.
No. It's just that I'm bored and I'm completely out of episodes of TDPD.
TDPD? Is that a... What is that?
The best show on television. Ever. And you've never heard of it? Nancy, he was a linebacker and now he's a crime tracker. Ring a bell? Officer Downs? Anything?
Sorry, never heard of it.
Sometimes it's like you live on Mars.
Bye.
Hanging up.
Seriously, it sounded like she was starting to enjoy this.
Nancy, Frank was just talking about you.
Oh yeah? Is that so?
Just recounting the time. So how are you? How's Colorado?
Science-y.
Awesome. Not bad.
I want to catch you up on the case.
Give us the deets. Joe, there's already a word that means what you're trying to say. Frank, it's a language, not a museum. Tear down the velvet rope standing in the way of your word imagination. Joe. Sorry, Nancy. Please go ahead.
I was called in to solve a cold case murder.
Whoa, a murder! I am flabber worried. Isn't that a little on the dangerous side?
It might be.
I wish we could be there to help.
Where are you?
We're on a submarine. Well, currently it's a boat, but intermittently it's a submarine.
What are you doing on a submarine?
It's sort of a long story, and we're still putting the pieces together. Not gonna lie, Nancy, it's some pretty sweet stuff. Crime syndicates, pirate treasure, and there's some talk of pirate ghosts, but no confirmations as of yet.
Oh.
But fingers crossed. More importantly, tell us about you.
I'm pretty busy. I'll have to catch you up as I go. I just saw a really cool Tesla coil demo.
You just said the one thing that could make me wish I wasn't on a submarine. I agree. I've always wanted to see one up close.
It was really impressive. They're definitely on the dangerous side.
Not really.
No shit.
Well, they can be if they're wired up wrong, but overall they're pretty safe.
Do you know much about Tesla coils?
Are you kidding? I'm the biggest Nikola Tesla fan in the world. I think. It might be a tie. I'll allow that.
I met Mason.
What's Mason like?
Cold and detached.
That's a reassuring pair of personality traits. He sounds a little textbook. See if you can get a reaction out of him somehow.
Deirdre's decided to help me out.
What's in it for her?
A passing grade?
Ah, lucky. I wonder who her teacher is. I foiled 3 art heists, and did that help my art history grade? No. No, it did not. Rescue a stolen Vermeer, yet you still get a C.
Oh.
I met the whole crew.
Now the work begins. There are some intelligence guys here who owe us a favor. We'll see if anyone's got a past they're hiding.
I met Gray.
What's his story?
He doesn't seem like a people person.
No.
As
No.
person people, Frank and I disapprove. Keep an eye on him.
I didn't know you two were Tesla fans.
Tesla was like a real-life wizard.
Well, his contributions to the scientific community
Are the most boring things to talk about when it comes to Tesla, Frank. He carried around an earthquake machine and built death rays.
that stuff is probably blown out of proportion.
I will not have you in boring Tesla, Frank. He was one of the few scientists who truly valued crazy giant lightning storms. When he was bored, he and Mark Twain would take turns electrocuting themselves. I mean, come on!
The flashy stuff is cool, Joe, but what really impresses me is how all of these seemingly crazy things he dreamed up are now being proven to be actually possible.
Like wireless energy.
Yeah, and harvesting energy from space and the Earth itself. Wait, is that what Nico was working on?
I don't know all of the
Sorry about
details
the Skype
exactly, but it seems like it.
Amazing!
Ryan's innocent.
One down.
Maybe she can help you out.
Deirdre was actually helpful.
That might be more surprising than Ryan's innocence.
Next.
Everyone else. I met Ryan.
So, what's his story?
Her.
Okay, hang on. Adjusting mental image, removing mustache, change haircut and shoes, done. Wait, adding hat. Okay, done for real. So what's her story?
She's the one who made the part that malfunctioned and killed Nico.
That's serious. But if she wasn't arrested, there must be some doubt.
Some, but Victor really thinks she might be the one.
Does she seem like a cold-blooded killer?
No.
No.
Then keep a close eye on her. Don't forget, your safety is more important than solving the case.
I met Ellie.
The verdict?
She's nice, a little quiet.
Isn't that what the neighbors always say on the news after someone goes berserk? She seemed so quiet.
Says the loudest person I've ever met. Sometimes people are just quiet.
I'd better get going.
Bye.
Sorry, I got mad. Stop by. I want to talk. Ooh. Okay, Ryan. Actually, that's literally where I was headed. Cool.
Hi.
You really are innocent. I'm sorry I ever doubted you.
Don't be sorry. It's the smartest course of action. Look, I gotta ask you. You're not really here for a new investor. You're here to look into what happened to Nico, aren't you?
Yep.
Yes.
I figured the questions you were asking were a little odd considering. I believe someone from this lab killed Nico. Anything you need from me, you got it.
Why are you being so helpful?
Nico may have had some crazy, downright dangerous ideas, but he was a good man. His killer deserves to be punished, whoever it is.
I'll let you go.
I'll let you go.
Later.
Shit. Okay. Well, I'm here.
Oh no, it's locked. Hello?
Nancy? Is that you? Are you okay?
I'm locked in.
Me too.
There's no air flowing in. How do I get out? It's pretty hot in here. I'd better find my way out as
Forward,
quickly as possible.
Forward. Left. Forward. Right. Left. 121. left, right, right. Or 5.
What are you doing here?
Back off, old man.
I said, what are you doing here? And while I'm at it, what's in the bag?
And I said back off. Hey, let go!
I don't want to see you here screwing around after hours.
Are you crazy? This is mine. Leave me alone.
Yeah, you better run.
Jesus.
What were they arguing about?
There we go. We're out.
What's he doing in there?
Say your piece, then leave me in mine.
What were you shredding?
Nothing.
It didn't seem like nothing.
Leave it alone.
What were you saying to Mason earlier?
Nothing you need to worry about.
You seemed a little angry.
I was.
I got locked in the lab and almost died.
That's so?
Yes, someone turned off the oxygen. I had to crawl out the vent.
Smart. Most wouldn't have thought of that.
Do you have any idea what happened?
Nope.
I could have died in there.
This is a lab. It's not to be taken lightly. Forget that and you will end up dead.
Why were you so concerned about what Mason was up to?
He was messing with tech he didn't understand. I had to make sure he didn't do anything stupid.
Good point.
What do you think of Mason?
Don't like him.
Why not?
I've got my reasons.
What are they?
Secret.
No, actually, I hate him because he's up to something.
What?
I have no idea. Not for lack of trying.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
Wait a minute, what's that? Mess with the coil, read all these notes, choose level. Put on left. Enter the main lab, turn right and go through to the hival. Got the cat's body. Go up.
Strange. What's Ellie up to with this? I need to figure out whose card this is. I need to get this to add up correctly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
I thought they hated each other. What's going on here?
Um, now she's back at her desk. Let's go to component design. Three. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1, 1.
Glad you made it through that lock-in. That could have been real bad.
What happened back there in the lab?
I don't know. You're lucky you got out. Really lucky.
How bad are relations between you and Mason?
I wouldn't say they're bad.
You might be the only one who wouldn't.
They're not great.
I get the impression that you two hate each other.
My Gram raised me to look for the good in everyone, even those who do me harm. Most times I find that glimmer of good, even in the meanest people. But Mason flashes that smug smile of his, and every rage center of my brain releases all of its hate Mason chemicals. Wish that weren't the truth, but it is.
Jesus, I got a lot to talk to her about.
I also get the impression Mason doesn't like you very much.
Now that is fortunate. If I had to deal with him puppy-dogging all around all the time, I'd never get anything done.
Is this your card?
Nope.
Why were you spending time with Mason? I thought you two didn't get along.
We have to meet up to coordinate experiments once in a while.
You and Mason are working on a project together. Something secret.
You're wrong.
Then why spend so much time together?
We have a lot to coordinate right now.
After Nico died, you left for a while.
That's true.
Where did you go?
Home.
You mean back to where you grew up?
Of course. I wouldn't call Colorado home.
Why not?
Between you and me, I'm looking to get out of here as soon as possible.
Why?
Even if what happened to Nico never happened, Colorado never welcomed me with open arms.
Are you sure you don't have another reason for wanting to leave?
Yes, I'm sure.
Can you walk me through what happened the night Nico died?
This isn't something I should talk to you about.
I know, but my boss would really like to know.
Look, it was a hard night for me. I'd like to keep it in my rear view.
According to the police report, Nico had been dead for 30 minutes before you called 911. What happened?
I tried, but the phones were out.
What about your cell phone?
I must have left it at home that night.
Bullshit.
I better get going.
Bye.
Okay, printing.
What do you want?
Do you know why Mason and Ellie would be spending time together? I thought they hated each other.
I have a theory.
What is it?
Secret.
What do you think of Ellie?
What'd you say all these questions were for again?
I'm gathering information for a potential new owner.
Your questions say different. Say you're lying.
Okay, you got me.
Great, don't care. Keep the question count low and we'll get along.
Who was here the night of the murder?
I was.
Who else?
Ellie and...
And who?
Computers say someone, but the cameras say no one else. Nico walks in that door alone every time I watch the tape.
How many times have you watched the footage?
Don't know. Lots.
Jesus.
Why?
It's my job.
Yeah, I mean, it's his fucking job.
You mentioned rewatching the video. Do you think something is hidden there?
Not hidden. Missing.
What's missing?
It's not a what, it's a who.
I don't understand. Who are you looking for?
Nico's killer.
Did Nico's work put him in any danger?
Of course.
Yes, energy is power. Ultimate power.
Why would that put him in danger?
People who want power will not hesitate to get what they want.
What do you do here?
Job description says security agent. Suppose it's more valid than not.
How long have you worked here?
Don't know.
Can you estimate?
Nah.
You're really not going to tell me how long you've worked here.
So it seems.
So it would seem.
What do you think of Ryan?
Hater.
Why?
You're smart. Carry the sums. You'll get it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, he's lightening up just a bit. all all the parts of the cat. Cool.
This was the card that opened the lab the night of the murder.
Place the unknown card on the card reader, card key at the right side of the desk. Pick up the knob left of the key card reader. What knob?
Can't leave the card behind. The kill switch for the Tesla coil. Why does Gray have it? I bet I could tape this back together.
Yeah, that's why I don't like strip shredders. It's either a micro cut or a small cut shredder. There's no knob here, so I'm actually gonna go see if I can place this cat leg back together before I'm gonna end the thing. I'm gonna go up to Ryan. Got the body, got the head, got 4 legs. Don't think I need anything else. Oh, and I got the tail. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I want to see what the robotic cat does. Lounge, put that all together. Come on, load. Load, you son of a bitch. Go upstairs to Ryan's workshop, talk to Ryan about being locked up in the card from the research assistant's office. Look at the blue tool chest at the left, see an open drawer. Blacklight lamp, tape blacklight lamp. Robotic,
What's up?
I was locked in the photo lab. I think someone tried to kill me.
The air was off.
Yeah, I had to crawl out the vent.
No one was trying to kill you.
How can you be so sure?
The only one who knew about the air cycling off was me. I'm working on the vent system. If someone locked you in, they weren't trying to kill you.
Then what were they trying to do?
I don't know, but I'll make sure the air stays on. Still, be careful out there.
Bye.
Later.
I put the cat together. Alright, well, I think I'm going to leave this episode off here because I don't want this to run too long. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. And as always, I shall catch you guys in the next video. Have a great and wonderful day. Bye-bye.